So trying to make sure this vertical thing working correctly. You know what I mean? Turn my volume up. Turn my volume up. Turn me up some up. All right, we should be good. So what up, y'all? Mm, okay, yeah, we good now. Yeah, what up, y'all? What's up with it? What's up with it, man? Happy Sunday. The remainder of y'all Sunday. What's up with it? So how y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling tonight? So I decided to do a pop up live on y'all real quick because y'all know on Mondays I normally don't go live on, on Mondays and stuff. So, but yeah, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on into the lounge. Yep, hit that thumbs up as well too. Hit that thumbs up. Let me fix this a little bit here. Yeah, hit that thumbs up as well too, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Whew, so I need me a haircut. Damn, your boy need a haircut. I need a haircut. Shoot. Mm. Yeah, so my hair growing back. Man, that's the one thing about my hair be growing back fast as hell though. Every time I cut my hair, that mother grow back so damn fast, man. It was like, mm. But yeah, what's up with y'all, man? Shoot, this is a pop up live, man. This is also the Ask Urban Anything show as well too, where I allow you as a viewer, y'all can ask me any questions y'all heart desire. I don't care where it is, I don't care how stream it is, and I'll answer y'all question, give your answer to it, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up with it? I love my Bessie. What's up with it? Hi, hello to you as well too. What's up? Hello, hi, welcome. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We got Aiden in the building. Aiden said they won a district track meet. Salute to you winning your district track meet. Salute to you on winning that district track meet. Yeah, my son also runs track as well too. So yeah, so shout out to that. Any person who's running track on, shout out to y'all for real, man. Shout out to you. Yep, yep. Salute, salute. FB, hi, welcome, welcome to the show. Appreciate you want to tune in to the show. Appreciate you. Hi to you too. Those of y'all who are not sub up to the channel, by all means, sub up to the channel. And don't be sitting up here lying and say you're going to sub up to the channel, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing all that goofy stuff.
That's bullshit.
All right. If you're going to sub up, sub up. All right. I ain't playing all that tonight. But like I say, y'all, this is a pop up stream. You know what I'm saying? On Ask Urban Anything show, where I allow the viewers to ask any question they heart desire, no matter what it is, and I'll give you an answer to it. Well, if you like the answer or not, I'm going to give you an answer to it. All right. So appreciate y'all want to tune in to the stream. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. Those of y'all, well, we had like 14 people in here. Then it went to six. Then it went to zero. Then it went to 14. Now we back at six again. So those of y'all who are watching right now, please do your boy a favor. At least tap on the screen and get that like up, man, because it do helps the channel out a whole lot. Appreciate y'all a whole lot for doing that. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So, they like I say, this is Ask Urban Anything show. So, what y'all want to talk about tonight, man? Show on this Sunday night. They like I say, Ada came in and told us that they won a district trap meet. Shout out to that. So, what y'all want to what y'all want to talk about tonight, man? What's on y'all heart desire? What y'all want to talk about? Vinny, salute. Welcome to the lounge, man. Make sure you normally hit that like. Make sure you sub up to the channel as well too, because I do be having some thought provoking content on this channel. So, but appreciate you sending that like from New York, man. A matter of fact, Vinny, how's the weather out there in New York right now? And, is it cold out there? Is it cold out there in New York? Is it warm out there in New York? Because I'm out here in the great state of Texas right now, and we got some very weird weather going on right down in Texas. See, we're in our springtime right now in Texas, and it feel like that we're in the fall. It's weird as hell. Like, damn. I'm just saying.
What?
Normally, springtime in Texas, it be kind of hot, but it don't get very hot. You know what I'm saying? So, but right now we been having some weird weather, man, out here in Texas for real. So, yeah. So we're dealing with that right now in the great state of Texas. Yeah. Vinny said this. He said, yes, it's raining right now. This time of year, it be expected. However, one day it's 70, next day it's about 40 or 50. It makes no sense, y'all. I feel you on that, bro, because that's exactly how it is in Texas right now. We got some weird ass weather going on in Texas right now. Our last week, just about our last week, it been raining. We've been having storms happening. Hell, I even heard that it was snowing up there in the Texas Panhandle too. That was crazy.
What?
So that's that. So a lot of stuff that be going on. George Chit Chat, what's up with it? Hi to you too, sis. Hello to you too. But yeah, once again, this is the Ask Urban Anything show, pop-up show, where y'all can ask me any questions y'all have desire, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Uh, Regardless of whether you like the answer or not, I'll give you an answer. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, we've been having some weird weather for real over here in the Lone Star State, man. I don't know why. It is what it is. No matter of fact, I supposed to be getting into my back into my workout regimen and stuff, right? And my goal is to walk at least about 2 miles a day, but I haven't been able to do that because the weather been bad in Texas. Now I'm one of them type of dudes where I don't like going to the gym. I really don't. I do not like going to the gym. I rather go outside and work out. I'd rather go outside and run and do all the different things because now the gyms became highly oversaturated with weird stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you go into the gym, you be having people recording and doing all this other weird stuff, to get content. So it ain't how the way it used to be. So, I just try to stay away from the gyms as much as possible, and I just do my workout either here at home or walk around the neighborhood, get my steps in, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been trying to do, but the weather really haven't been permitting me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Vinny say this, I'm by the city, so luckily we don't get much snow. Oh, you up here upstate. Okay. All right, I feel you on that. My job helps me get my steps in. I do about 15 to 60K per day, which equates to about 7 to 8 miles. Yeah, shout out to that as well, too, getting your exercise in. Because on springtime is the best time for you to really get your workout in. Spring going into summer, yeah, that's actually the best times, to do that. And so that being my goal, I've been trying to get back at it and work out even more. You know what I'm saying? To stand fit, stand healthy, and all that good old stuff. Because I got a lot going on. Got a lot of things that I want to do. Um, you know what I'm saying, for us career wise and family wise. And so I got to stay healthy in order to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It is what it is. Lone Wolf, salute, welcome, man, or woman. What question do you got for me tonight? I'll answer your question to the best of my ability. Now, if you like the answer to my question or whatever, that's besides the point. But go ahead, ask your question because that's what this show is about tonight. So go ahead, ask away. I don't care. I ain't tripping. Once again, those of y'all who are tuning in, make sure you hit that like button because it supports the channel a whole lot. If you're not even sub up to this channel, make sure you sub up to this channel because we do be giving a lot of thought provoking content over here. All right. Mr. Keith, salute, welcome. Are you considered healthy for your age? Absolutely. I consider myself healthy for my age. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I am. That's why I was making the whole um monologue about me continuing my workout regimen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really healthy for my age. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Today's your birthday. Can you play tonight? Going to be a good night. No, I'm not DJing tonight. I normally I DJ on the weekends. Like, well, preferably on Saturdays. Now, if you come to me on Saturday and ask me to play tonight is a good night on a Saturday while I'm doing my DJing section, by all means, I'll play that song for you. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. But yep. Vons, what's up with it? Mr. Lounge, Mr. Lounge, Mr. Lounge. How often do I do my live stream? That is a really, really good question. Now, my main content where I go live, I normally do that at least twice a week on the Tuesday and the Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? At least on the one on Tuesday and the Wednesday, I do my live stream shows. You know what I'm saying? Then I also do an additional pop up show whenever I just feel like doing that. Then on top of that, I do my DJing sections, which is normally on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's when I do it. Mr. Key, he said, "Are you diabetic or have high blood pressure? It is prone in most black men." The answer to your question is no. I'm not diabetic. No, I do not have high blood pressure, and it is true that it's prone in most black men. But even though study shows that, that doesn't mean that the one studies are accurate in that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, but the answer to your question, no, I'm not diabetic. I don't have high blood pressure, nothing like that. All right. Just like I stated earlier, I'm very healthy for my age and everything. All right. So Vance, what you got going on? What's up with it? I'm surprised you haven't went live yet, Vance. I'm surprised. No, you been to win live before I did. But shout out to you. Shout out to you. And once again, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Once again, this is the Ask Urban. Anything show, I will whatever question you ask me, I will answer it to the best of my ability. All right. So it don't matter what question it is, it don't matter. I will answer it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of the show. But yeah, so things I've been on have going on. Like I say, those of y'all who are sub up to my channel, right? Make sure you sub up. Make sure you catch the replay because I actually did do a DJing section last night. All right, so go ahead and check that stream out. And let me know what you think about that. And also go and sub up to my channel so you can be a part of that stream as well too. Yep. Von say, I went live this morning before Sunday school. Y'all seen that. I seen that you went live. I was I watched the replay. I didn't watch all of it, but I decided to watch some of it, but I seen that. I've seen that. Mr. Key, he asked this. What's your thoughts on the tariffs Trump created? Well, my thoughts about the tariffs that Trump created, um, I have actually good thoughts about that. I believe that the tariffs would be beneficial for our country in America. Because, like I say, Mr. Keith, I don't know if you're in America now. I don't know if you're in America. I don't know if you're in another country. But in America, I believe that it's going to be beneficial for us in the long run. Now, in the beginning stages of the tariffs, right, of course, us American citizens, we're going to be feeling it because at the end of the day, tariffs normally affects the citizens more than the other one countries who's supposed to be doing it in the first round of it. But eventually, it's going to become beneficial for America because we needed it. We needed have tariffs. You know what I'm saying for other countries, just like other countries need to have tariffs as well too. So I believe it's going to be beneficial for us in the long run. So yeah. Um, Von said, "What I haven't asked you? Oh, or am I a Mason or something? No, I'm not a Mason. I'm not a Mason. I'm not a Freemason. I don't belong to any type of secret society whatsoever. Nope, sure don't. Would I want to be a part of a secret society? Nope, not at all. I do not want to be a part of no secret society. Mm-mm, not at all." So, Mr. Keith, since you asked me about tariffs, put in the chat how you feel about the war on tariffs. What country you in? Because, like I said, I don't know if you're in America or not. So, what country you in, first of all, and how do you feel about the war on tariffs? All right, how you feel about them? All right, all right. So you live in Canada, okay? And how you feel about the one? Feel about America tariff your country in Canada? How you feel about that? What's your thoughts on that? What is your thoughts on that? Mhm. But yeah, Speak, what's up with it? So with it, Speak said, yeah, tariffs are good. Yep, I agree. Because in the long run, it's going to be beneficial. Now, like I stated in the beginning, it's going to, it's going to affect us in the beginning stages of this, but once when they get rolling, it's going to be more beneficial for us in the long run. And I also stated too that I believe that other countries should have tariffs as well too. You know what I mean? So, yep. But yeah, Mr. Keith, yeah, let me know why you still in the chat. Let me know how you feel about the one tariffs. Do you believe that tariffs is going to be beneficial? A matter of fact, our country is using tariffs on y'all. So how do you feel about that? Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? Let me know. Let me know how you feel. We have a conversation about it. Let me know how you feel about that. But yeah, so then like I say, I got, a lot of other things that I always have going on, you know what I'm saying? My DJing thing, my channel thing, and this personal stuff that I got going on as well too. I mentioned earlier in the stream about me getting back and working out even more, you know what I'm saying? Not because of what Keith is saying that, black people have diabetes or high blood pressure. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's just because it's something that I want to do because I have a lot going on within myself that I want to make sure that I make myself available for, what I'm saying, my loved ones. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah. Don't have no diabetes, don't have no high blood pressure or anything like that. So Speak said everybody been eating off America plate except Americans. Yeah, I agree. Facts. Yep. I agree. I agree. I agree. So speak by the way, bro. By the way. I've not seen that you had did your live stream, right? On your gaming channel and stuff, right? Before I even had the opportunity to even watch it, you end up deleting the damn thing. You end up deleting it before I even had the chance to watch it, bro. Like, god damn. Man, at least give people a chance to I'm not saying speak, at least give people the chance to critique it before you delete it or whatever, bro. Damn. But yeah, I was going to I tuned in to try to watch it and it said remove by uploader. Like, damn. Do you want grandkids? Absolutely. I would love to have grandchildren. Yeah, sure would. Um, Probably not this early in the stage because all my kids is young, except for my oldest one. My oldest son, he is 21. So, do I want grandchildren? Yeah. Do I want to right now? To be honest with you, no. But if it end up happening with if it end up happening with my son, then cool, nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer for him to go ahead and live his life to the fullest because he's in the military right now. He's in the Marines, so I want him to live his life to the best of his ability. Go travel the world. You know what I'm saying? And do what he do. Then eventually, after when he got everything establish his social economical status establish and all the stuff, then start thinking about family and kids and all that good old stuff. So, yeah. Keep saying this. I feel like it's beneficial for you guys, but we're here in Canada. Don't like the fact that Trump put tariffs on us just because we have tariffs on you guys. It's a tick for tack talk. Other countries will respond worse to these tariffs, not us, but China will for sure. Now, see, the thing about that, Keith, is that that's like what Speaker stated in the beginning, right? Speaker was saying that other countries been benefiting off of America for the longest, which that is absolutely true. Other countries been riding America coattail for the longest, including Canada. Unfortunately, we just got called for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, they're like I say, We put tariffs on Canada. Canada put tariffs on us as well too. It's all good. And like I stated, hey, other countries need to do tariffs because at the end of the day, it's going to help your country out. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be just one country that everybody is trying to eat off of. You know what I mean? It have to be exchange. That's the whole point of business, where it have to be a trade. It have to be some type of exchange. It can't be just no one directional thing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. So yeah, Mimi, salute, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Sour Patch, salute, welcome as well too. Um, Mimi, I was fixing to text you. I promise. Oh, y'all talking. I was gonna say, could ask Mr. Lounge your question, whatever you're talking about, Vons. Yeah, I was just testing stuff out earlier. Ain't nothing worse than trying to go live and ain't shit working. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. I feel you. But the best thing to do is what you're doing right now, bro. Is testing it out. And another thing too, that's a simple critique. Once when you finish testing it out, at least leave your content there. Maybe just for a day. Leave it there for a day. Because the reason why I'm suggesting that is because not only you could critique it, right, but you give people the opportunity to critique it as well too. Because it may be certain things that you may have you didn't see, but other people have seen, right, and that could give you their honest opinion about it, and that will help. They'll help you out because they're like, well, with my channel, the reason why my channel is striving the way it is right now is because I was doing that. I was doing trial and error. I just go live and do stuff right. And then I just leave it there. While I'm critiquing it, right, I'll let other people critique it. Whatever they have to say about it, I just let them say it. And I'll go back and see what they're talking about. Now, if it was constructive right there, yeah, I go make changes and make improvements on it. But if that was just trolling and stuff, that's different. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, this when you do it, just leave it out there. Leave it out there for other people to critique it as well too, because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to not only happen, but it's going to make your content even better. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Oh, he's answering questions tonight. Yes, Mimi, I'm answering questions tonight. I am. I'm answering questions tonight. Yes, girl, we got to get them while we can. Oh, women. True, but we have always been an ally to the Americans. Now things are getting sticky. We will see. Yeah, I mean, I understand that too. I understand that too, Keith. For real, I really do. I really do. Yeah, by America doing this right, it's going to challenge. It's going to put a lot of challenges out there. You know what I'm saying? And I also agree that Canada has been an ally to the Americans too. I agree with that 100. But when you're dealing with it from a business, once again, from a business perspective, you know what I'm saying? It have to be of even exchange, you know, from both America and Canada. So if America doing tariffs, then by all means, you know, Canada do tariffs as well too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. But like I say, we'll see. We'll see. We just have to let things just play itself out. Don't you know, as a Canadian, right? You know, just take it ear by ear. One thing that I can suggest to you as a Canadian is that don't be always on trust on what the media will be telling you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the media be lying. Just like the media be lying over here in America, they be on telling half truths over here. They do the same thing in your own country too. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of play about ear. You know what I'm saying? And you know you do your research as well too. You know what I'm saying? So you won't get caught up with all the bullshit. You know what I mean?
That's bullshit.
Is all I'm saying. Now, so with it, bro. Earlier they were trying to ask me my ideal date earlier, and the women came at me because I don't have one. I'm like, so why they came at you about that? I mean, why they I don't understand that. Why they came at you about that? If you don't have an ideal date, you just don't have an ideal date. It is what it is. Maybe your ideal date is different from the normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said when I was on the panel, right? I said that, hey, my ideal day, I could take you to a coffee shop or we could do this and that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We do something simple. Your ideal day may be different. Your ideal day may be you getting with a chick and you talk about sure verse. That's the ideal day. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. But you'll know when that time comes. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be in that moment, you know? It'll be in that moment. Mimi asked me, Urban, what made you lead the church? What made me lead the church, Urban? Sorry, what made me lead the church, Mimi, is because of all the politics and the religion that was happening in the church. All right. But one of the biggest things that made me leave the church, and I believe I shared this on Vaughn's channel. The biggest thing that made me leave the church is because I was under a pastor, right? And so I was learning a lot more stuff about the Bible than what he was teaching. And so when I was learning all this information, right, I started sharing it with the congregation. The pastor did not like that at all, period. So Buddy ended up challenging me on that, telling me that I couldn't share that information with the one church, the congregation. I like, well, this is the same information that you didn't learn when you went to seminary school. Why are we not teaching our congregation this? He was saying that, well, if we teach our congregation this, then they're going to stray away from the church. He's going to lose membership. I like, well, are you worried about losing membership, or are you worried about actually telling the truth and letting people decide for themselves? He was worried about membership. Eventually, we ended up on leaving. Eventually, he did he did a sermon. He did a couple of sermons about me. You know what I'm saying? Then after, eventually, I ended up leaving. So that's what made me leave the church, and I started looking at the church differently. You know what I'm saying? That was the beginning of that. Yeah. So that's why I left the church, the ministry, and all the stuff there. Because another thing too is that when I was in that church, where I felt that I was being locked up. I felt like that I wasn't being utilized to my fullest potential. You know what I'm saying? I was only being utilized only on Sundays when we get together, and that was it. I feel like that was something being grounded, to do outreach ministries and other stuff as well too. So I just got tired of it, and I just left. I left. So yeah. Sweet Reader was bullying me again in the chat, saying I'll be alone every lifetime in heaven and stuff. Dang, Sweet Reader, you said that to him? Damn, Sweet Reader, that is cold.
That's bullshit.
Damn. Damn. Hello, Amanda. She's saying she just hit the like button and peace out. Appreciate you. All right. The side part, she said, I said you're going to end up a lonely cat man. Damn, that's even worse. Not to get a cat and die alone. Damn. Right now I love cats. That sounds great. They lie so bad to all of us. Facts. Yep. I bet it does. Uh, I think some of our allies or be taxed unfairly, such as Canada. Gotcha. Well, I don't know about that one, Mimi. I don't know about that one. Urban, what are your thoughts on the Frisco? What happened in Frisco? Is something happening in Frisco today? Speak. I didn't even hear nothing about that. Yeah, briefly tell me what happened about Frisco, and I go and look it up and research it because I didn't hear nothing about that today. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that. I think some of our allies were the tax unfairly, such as Canada. Von, he didn't answer my question. Yeah, I did. Lionel going to live happily ever after with his AI robot. Hey, that sounds good to him. He's answering now. Heck yeah, AI pussy all the way. Yep. I totally understand about pastors being jealous. Yeah, yeah. I have a question. What was y'all denomination? We was non-denominational. We was a non-denominational church. We wasn't part of no Pentecostal or anything like that. It was just a non-denominational church. Say, well, that was petty for him to do that to you. Yes. Have you thought about starting your own church? No, no. The reason why is because I don't believe that at that time. I don't believe that I was called to be in pastoralship. I believe at that time I was called to assist the pastor. So like when I had left that church, when I left that church, I was the assistant to the pastor. So check this out. I had worked my way all the way up in that church, in that ministry. I had started off with just a person who just attended the church. And oh, matter of fact, I just thought about this. As a matter of fact, how that whole thing started off with me going to that church was that I was actually dating the pastor's daughter. I was dating the pastor's daughter.
What?
Yes, I was dating the pastor's daughter.
What?
So I was dating the pastor daughter. She ended up inviting me to their church one day because she wanted me to meet her dad. So I was like, okay. So I ended up on going there, right? And from there, me and her dad was cool. You know what I'm saying? We was cool and stuff like that and stuff. So eventually we got cool. Then we ended up not dating anymore. But I stayed at the church, and so I ended up becoming a member at that church. That from there, I was what was I, a deacon or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Then eventually, the pastor he started training me to be a minister, and so he started training me to be a minister. Then while he was training me to be a minister, I ended up becoming a leader of the praise and worship team. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that. Then eventually, after I got licensed and stuff, and being a minister, right? That's when my last position is that I was associate pastor of the church, of that ministry. So yeah, so I know working my way all the way up in that church. Yep. But to answer your question, no, I don't believe that I was on call to be in pastoralship at all. So that's why I never did it. You know, that's why I never did it. Matthew, what's up with it? Make sure you sub up to the channel. Matthew, say this: do you think police should use nightsticks instead of tasers? Now, the answer to that question is this: it depends on the circumstances. Okay, depends on the circumstances. You know what I mean? It depends on how non-compliant that person is, or the perpetrator. You know what I mean? It does depends. Does depends because like some people they can be so violent with police officers where they have to use either nightsticks or even tasers against the try to subdue the perpetrator, you know what I'm saying? Or the suspect, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the circumstance. Now, me personally, I believe the most non-lethal means is always the best option. But I know in reality that when you're dealing with some people, you have to protect yourself, even as a law enforcement officer. So you could start off using maybe a taser, maybe a nice stick. If that don't work, then you have to do what you got to do as an officer. So because keep in mind they're human too. You know what I mean? They got to protect themselves too. Some of them got families and loved ones that they have to go home to as well too, and we have to think about that. All right. So yeah. Lionel loves attention and telling us like we're supposed to be scared of Mr. Lounge. Y'all do supposed to be scared of me. Like, what the hell? You do. Dang, this ain't about you like to go out on your own channel. Yeah, the stabbing at the trap meet the other day. Oh, it was really. Yeah, I'm gonna look at. I'm surprised my son didn't tell me about. Well, my son he was in another trap meet, but I'm surprised he didn't tell me about this. So I'm gonna research that, and I'll get back with you on that. With speak, I'll look that up and get back with you on that one because I didn't know that happened. I knew it was a matter of time before Vance came at me. Girl, I was crushing on me. She stayed putting me in the spotlight. Vance, Lionel is a teacher seeker. Yep. Sweet Rita stay giving me a tons of attention to know that he's sexy. Really non-denominational, have a lot of politics too. Facts. I agree. Yeah. Yep. Sweet Rita, you see Lionel can't take the truth from uh using his emotional instability to justify his actions. Yeah. Oh yes, I was dating the PK. Yeah, yeah. You know how that goes. Urban, these women are saying, I come to your channel to get attention. They just don't want to admit that they love giving me attention. Hey, Lionel got a point there. I mean, he do. Because y'all do be giving Lionel attention, though. Y'all do. Yeah, them PKs, yes, Vaughn. Them PKs are something else. Um, Urban, you ain't do nothing wrong, bro. Hmm. So we really look at him as delusionals. Um, was you ever ordained? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah, so after when I received my ministerial license and all the stuff that I was ordained and everything, that's how I became a associate pastor. Um, Lionel demands attention even if takes the focus off of Urban. We might as well just ask Lionel questions. These ladies are wild. Urban is the homie. Women don't like seeing men happy. That's true too. Let's get a Don DeMarco for that one. Don DeMarco. He's always talking about we bullying him. Sure, because y'all do be bullying him. Y'all bully him because y'all bully me. Y'all sure do. Y'all be bullying the hell out of Lionel. Uh, my brother is a police officer, and they go is to go home at night. Let's give it Don DeMarco. Yeah. Facts. Facts. And people got to think about that too, man, because end of the day, law enforcement officers, they're human too, man. They just trying to get home, man, to their family. And so uh, a lot of the good officers, right, their first thought of defense is that they just want to use not only lethal means, but sometimes it just don't happen that way. Then you also have officers who become afraid in a situation. Now, I want y'all to consider this too. These officers, they've been trained to handle various situations, you know what I'm saying? But notice why I say trained, meaning that this is a controlled environment within their training. Now imagine you being in a real life environment and you have to deal with a real life situation right then and there. Your mind is not going to be thinking about that controlled environment. You're going to be thinking like a human. Your first instinct is that you going to want to protect yourself and do what you got to do to protect yourself. Sometimes, you know what, they don't think logically. Sometimes they don't make correct decisions. That's not because, they're racist or black on black or anything like that. Sometimes it be simply because they're just human. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not giving pass on bad officers out there because there are absolutely bad officers out there that do bad and horrendous things to people, especially people of color. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving them a pass at all, period. But the other officers out there, yeah, so at the end of the day, they're just trying to make it home. This is all it is. It is what it is. Why are you reading the comments like this? Because it's a lot of comments, Vance. Look, Vance, ever since y'all done tuned in, it is 115 comments. Okay. I'm not just gonna read slowly 115 comments. Okay. I'm gonna read it fast and get on to the next comment. You ain't special, Vance. Cut it out. I'm going to ignore Lionel, blah blah blah, Lionel, blah 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 blah. Hey, speak. This is how it is all the time, bro. If it ain't me, it's on Lionel, bro. If it ain't me, it's Lionel. Sorry, but my opinion, Lionel speaking for all women. Mr. Lounge, both of y'all bully me. You be bullying the hell out of us all the time, Vons. Then you be trying to get Mimi to join in on your bullying. Then whenever you come over here, you get Sour Patch to join in on the bullying too. Be playing all these mind games and stuff. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Y'all know exactly what y'all be doing. Um, there are good ones try to de-escalate the situation. Possible, yeah. I agree. There are bad officers. Yep. Corrupt officers of colors is the worst if you ask me. Yep. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Once again, this is the Young Ass Urban Show, pop up show. Appreciate y'all tuning into the stream tonight, y'all. This is opportunity where I allow you, as the viewer, to ask me any questions that your heart desire, and I will answer it to the best of my ability. No matter what question it is, I don't care. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter at all. It don't matter. And we get out of the conversation. All right. We could definitely have the conversation. The Yeah, I'm hearing this, bro. You know, I'm hearing that. I'm literally watching the chat at real time. Oh, matter of fact, those of y'all who haven't catch my stream last night, my DJing stream, by all means, go ahead and catch my DJing stream. Y'all haven't catch my recent podcast, by all means, go ahead and catch my podcast as well too, my weekly podcast. All right. Mimi said, "Oh, I don't bully area. I support little sis." No.
That's bullshit.
Don't be trying to cover it up and sit up here and say that you sit up here trying to support little sis. You be bullying me too. You be bullying me. Hey, Blue Jay, what's up with it, man? Blue Jay, have you ever been to the lounge before? I don't think you've been to the lounge. Welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the lounge, Blue Jay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Blue Jay, she's over there at T Channel, here for the Tizzles. Here for the T Channel. So welcome to the lounge. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling up for all this good thought provoking content. I'm not doing a lot of thought provoking stuff right now. This is just my ass urban anything show right now. So yeah. But welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Chris T, what's up with it? Welcome back to the lounge. Curious T. Now you know good and damn well, sis, that you don't have to peep. You don't have to be in the bushes. You could come over here into the lounge. It's okay. Come on in here. Come on in here. Miss you, Curious T. Come on in here. Everybody, do Lionel ever get on your do Lionel ever get on my nerves? Yes, Lionel gets on my nerves all the damn time. He sure do. He sure do. He sure do. But it's not in a bad way though. If that's what you're trying to imply, it's not in a bad way at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not in a bad way. The let's see. Thank you, Mimi. He's trying to act like we're mean girls or something. Y'all are. Y'all mean as hell. Urban, shoot me a promo too. All right, so real quick, we're gonna do a quick promo. Make sure that y'all sub up to Lionel channel. Make sure you sub up to his channel. Not only sub up to his channel, make sure that you visit his website to the stores. Lionel, you as a moderator, make sure you drop to the stores in the chat. Thank you for dropping that. Those of y'all who are not familiar with his work, by all means, go ahead and check out his website and check out his channel as well too. All right. Did I do a good job plug you in, bro? All right. So where were we at? We don't be doing nothing to you. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Thanks. I came through online the show once, but thank you. Be glad to be here. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, when Lionel did his first show over here. But yeah, appreciate you pulling up again on Blue Jay. Make sure you if you're in sub up, make sure you sub up to the lounge. Speak say, oh Lord, Blue Jay over here. Hey, Speak, come on, leave Blue Jay alone, bro. Leave Blue Jay alone. Let her live. Let her live. Let her live. Vons, hey, I'll be catching your replays. Why did you and the preacher kid break up? We broke up because why did we break up? That's a good question. Let me think about that. Oh, I know the reason why we broke up. I know why. because that girl was fast as hell.
What?
Well, when I mean fast, I mean that girl was that girl was freaky as hell. That girl was a freak for real. So she was doing all this stuff to be rebellious against her dad. All right. And so she just so happened had met me. All right. So when I started going into ministry, right, that's when she started losing her attraction for me. Okay. And that's the reason why we broke up. That's the reason why we broke up. Vinny said, love the class remind me of an old sis come from the 90s. Well, appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'll give you a hand clap. There you go. I'll give you a hand clap, bro. Urban, do you ever visit churches? When I was in ministry, I visit churches a lot. When I exit out of ministry, I visit churches a lot. So just like I stated earlier, right? I was going through this whole conquest, right? Learning about the Bible, learning about the scriptures. I was going to seminary, all kind of stuff, right? And I started learning a lot of truths. So within that truths, I started investigating other churches to see where they mindset that about the Most High God. So I went to other churches. I debated pastors at other churches. Got kicked out of these churches as well too. So I literally pull up to their Bible study and be challenging them. You know what I'm saying? Debating them on the Bible and all kind of crazy stuff. Get kicked out and all kind of weird stuff. So yeah, I did that. I visit a whole lot of churches. I visit Catholic churches. I visit all kind of churches, man. So I know about a lot of churches. I visit a Scientology church. I visit a Church of Satan before. I visit a Luciferian church. I visit a Wicca church. All kind of one churches, for real. No lie. No lie. Let's see. Hey Urban, I'm here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Chris T. Let's see. Hope you enjoyed them. Y'all were mean. Blue Jays said that Lionel's hiding from her. Now you know we're not mean girls. Mm-hmm. Lionel, I seen your work. It's spectacular. Silver. Yep. Vance, you have matured. Glad to be a witness to that. Yeah, Vance, she done matured a whole lot. I could give her that one. I could give her that. There he go, getting attention from Urban now. So, okay, so all right, so Lionel, check this out, bro. All right, so before Lionel, before you came into the picture, right? Before you came into the picture, my main on day ones was Sour Patch and Constant. All right. And they were my main two day ones. And of course we had other people that, pull up and stuff, whenever they feel like they want to pull up in the lounge. Ever since you became full time, bro, I don't know why. I don't know why, but these ladies feel like that they have to compete against you. Like, what the hell? Be- because they are so used to me giving them attention. They're so used to it. So check this out. Imagine me giving them attention for years and years and years and years, right? Because that's how long they been over here. That's how long they been over here. So imagine that, right? Then all of a sudden, here you come, bro. Here you come. And now they have to compete for this attention. And so now they're feeling some type of way.
What?
That's why they getting on you, bro. They're like, how dare this dude came out of nowhere and they be separate talking about Lionel be acting just like Urban. It's like another Urban, but worse. That's what they say. He's like another Urban, but worse. Now we got to compete for him. His attention. He take away from the attention that we originally got. See, Constance jumped in the chat right now because she know I'm telling the truth. No, I'm telling the truth. Oh Lord, man, women. Lionel is like an itch that needs to be scratched, but it feels good. Hey, that's the best analogy, speak. That is the best analogy for Buddy, for real, man. I ain't lying. I have been sub, but I didn't see it in my feed off them, but I make an effort to check in. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Guys, smash, what's up with it, man? Salute. Welcome, bro. ZYZ, what's up with it? Welcome to the lounge. If you ain't sub up, make sure that you sub up to this channel. Right now, we're not having thought provoking content, but normally during my regular one podcast, we be talking about some thought provoking stuff for real over here. We be having people thinking, and we be having people over here trigger like ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you sub up to the channel. Let's see. We're scrolling the Von's remark comment. Well, bruh. Remember what NWA said about the preacher's daughter? You're right, Speak. You're absolutely right about that. now that I think about it, yeah, you're right. Mm, blah blah. Mainly had to leave other areas due to constant disrespect. Yep. Um, Curiosity. Mr. Lounge, do you pray and do you give to the poor? Two good questions. First of all, do I pray? Yes, I pray. Do I give to the poor? Yes, I give to the poor. Absolutely. Absolutely. Vance, my mom says she appreciates you, by the way. Lana, I feel you. She had to leave some channels too. Blah blah blah. We're trying around finish the documentary tonight. You fell for Urban, blah blah blah. Lionel Trolls, Urban, see it, bro. Yeah, wow. Okay. Who's competing with Lionel? Mimi. These women over here. Ever since Lionel came into the picture, these women over here, they felt like that they got to compete with bro. But the thing about it is this, Mimi, is that there's enough love for Urban to go around. I'm just saying. Y'all have to compete. You have to compete for my attention. I'm here. Um, once again, Constance, what's up? SBK, what's up with it, bro? What's up with it? Mr. Lounge, you act like he's your only begotten son. No, that's the bro. That is the bro. That's the bro. Hey, it's just the same. Hey, Vance, it's just the same with you and what's her name? You and Bounds. This is the same with you and Bounds. You know what I'm saying? Same with you and Bounds. Y'all the homies. You always got to shout out the homies. That's how it is with me and him. Lionel, why you do not believe that you're competing for Urban's attention? Urban, I see your gray hair and don't you do me, yeah. You always tell the truth. Don't you do me, Urban. Consequence. Lionel, you miss me. Hey, Constance, yes, yes. I'll answer for Lionel. Yes, Lionel do miss you, Constance. By the way, and Lionel miss you. Actually, normally Lionel been talking about you, right? But SBK been kind of talking about you as well too. So both of them, SBK and Lionel, been miss you, Constance. So you need to start back coming around more often. It don't be popping up when we be in the lounge and listen to music. Cause yeah, the bros be missing you. I'll be missing you. So you need to start coming back around more often. You know what I'm saying? You need to cut out this part-time bullshit that you got going on right now.
That's bullshit.
And come back full time like how the way you used to be. Let's see. Irving, you like all the attention. Of course, I'm a content creator. I'm supposed to get all this attention. What you talking about? Duh. Let's see. This is the blah 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 blah. You should put up trigger warnings about your. I do, Mimi. I do. At the very see y'all don't come in during my intros and stuff, right? Y'all come in after the fact. But on my intros, I always have right after my intros where I tell people warning. This content may be triggering to viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Do I not put that up there, y'all? Those of y'all who are my day ones, do I not put that disclaimer up there? Telling people that, hey, warning, this content may not be for you. Viewer discretion is advised. I do that. I do. I definitely do that. I seen Urban at church selling hot Cheetos. Oh, cusses, man. Big O, what's up with it, man? What's up? Make sure you sub up to the channel. Appreciate you pulling up. Sweet Reader One, I'm with you when you're right. Let's see. He's saying you're trying poop in my mouth. No, bro. Why? First of all, why in the hell would anybody would want to poop in your mouth? Second of all, why in the hell would you type that and you in the chat? You acting like we literally having a live show where I could physically see who you are, dumbass. So we really does be coming on here, does be typing stuff, does be typing where it don't even make no sense whatsoever. If you're gonna if you're gonna troll, at least make your trolling make sense. That's all I'm saying. At least make it make sense. Make it make sense. Wow. Let's see. Why would he go to the church where he could come to the lounge? Right, Mr. Lamb. Urban, I am the boss. Urban, I pop up when I want to. Y'all see this, man? See this is when you end up promoting women to higher positions and they don't know how to act. Look, this is the reason why I say what I say about women. Whenever they get to a higher position, they just don't know how to act. Constance is exhibit A. She got promoted to the boss lady position, and now instead of her pulling up every single day, she pull up wherever the hell she want to pull up.
What?
Damn it. Urban, I'll be part time just for you, Urban, full time. I appreciate that, Constance. Thank you so much. Uh, so Lionel, how long have you been married? Lionel ain't married. I don't get your notification for some reason. I don't know why. That's a YouTube thing because it be like that with me too. Where I'll be getting notifications where people go live neither. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's up with that. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Lionel, blah blah blah. More Lionel stuff. Blah 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 blah. All right. Dude said he wants you to poop in his mouth. What the fuck? I know, bro. That was crazy as hell. It just came in there just to comment that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, if you're gonna troll, bro, at least make your trolling make sense to the stream. How the hell are you gonna physically able to come and poop in somebody's mouth and you in the comment section? Stupid ass. Dumbass. That's why I put it up there too. You know what I'm saying? This is Ask Urban Any show. So they wanted that attention. I gave them that attention. Let's see. Yeah, I've been doing Bible study. Man, yeah. Hey, these ladies been having me talk about God for the whole entire week. I haven't been able to talk about my own content this week. Well, last week. Other than that, on Marvin South thing, sure, I want to get back to my normal content. I want to get back to my normal content while I'm making y'all women mad at me. Damn. The more stuff. I mean, I meant to say to you, Urban, how long have you been married? I've been married for going on 4 years. Yeah, I've been married for almost 4 years now. Matter of fact, our anniversary is coming up this month. Yeah, so our anniversary is coming up this month. And a matter of fact, in about 3 or 4 days, I believe. So yeah. Alice, what's up with it? Welcome back to the lounge. The Alice says she has a question for me. By all means, go ahead and ask the question, Alice. What am I missing here? So now you miss me. Yes, Constance on Lionel miss you. Lionel miss you, Constance on SBK miss you too. I'm telling you they do. So I'm trying to get you to come back full time. Urban, I know Bible study for 2 weeks now. Yeah, yeah. You enjoy chatting with us, Urban. Yeah, yeah, I enjoy chatting with y'all. I ain't, I enjoy that. My question is, why do you go live so damn late? The reason why I go live so damn late, Alice, is because of two reasons. The first reason is because according to my YouTube algorithm, that is the time where my subscribers who are most active on YouTube. All right. So, well, when you go into your analytics, right? Your analytics will give you a report, and that report will show you when most of your subscribers will go live. Will not go live when they be actually active on YouTube. So that's why whenever I do my shows, right, I normally do it late around about 8 or 8:30, is because that's normally at peak time when people be on YouTube. So that's why I do that. Even on the show right now, I looked at my analytics and I knew that y'all was going to be here. So that's why I did it. That's why I did it. That's to throw it out there, with other content creators as well too. If you if y'all check out your analytics, right? If you look at your analytic reports, it's going to show you the average time that your viewers will be on YouTube. And so when you look at the report, you could calculate and predict when you could go live on your shows, when you could get the most viewerships. That's why when y'all be looking at my content, right? Now my live streams, I'll probably be having no more than probably like about at the most like 15, 20 people looking at me live. But however, right? When people go back and look at my videos be at a higher number. That's the reason why, because I'll be looking at the analytics and I'll be choosing when to go live. So I hope they answer your question. That's why I do that. Now it'd be some occasional times where I will go live during the day. That's if I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not working, then I'll go live during the day. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time I'm working. Everybody got married behind the church. I didn't get married no down behind the church. What the hell you talking about, Constance? Um, when did she just ask a question begin with? Mr. Lounge, what was your first job? Hey, Vance, my very first job that I ever worked at was at Chuck E. Cheese. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese. My official title was a game room technician, meaning that I was the guy who's in charge of the whole entire game room. I was in charge of making sure that the games was working properly, making sure that the tickets were replenished right, and also if the games broke down right, I was fixing them. But guess what was my other position? I was actually Chuck E. Cheese. I was actually Chuck E. Cheese. Yes, I was Chuck E. Cheese. I got into the costume and I was dancing around on badass kids. Mm-hmm. Yep. That costume was hot, funky, stinky, sweaty, and everything. I hated that damn costume. But at the same time, there are many kids there that really love Chuck E. Cheese. Not them badass kids, but it's kids that literally love Chuck E. Cheese. And so I love the moment that I was able to entertain them type of children. You know what I'm saying? So I love that part. But when I had to deal with them badass kids that wanted to chase after me, pull on my tail, kick at me, or the ones who was afraid of me, no, I don't want to deal with them. But that was my very first job was working at Chuck E. Cheese. That was my very first job I ever did. Good question. Happy anniversary. Y'all still newlyweds. Yeah. You can call it that. Urban, I will go back full time just for Urban lineup. Thank you so much, Constance. I appreciate that. Me being married longer than him, Urban Devon, blah. Mm, mm. Marriage requires a woman most of the time, Lionel. Okay. Blah blah blah. I love the fact that you will literally answer any questions. Yeah, I do. I answer on this show. I literally will answer any question. I don't care what you put on there. I'm going to address it for real, like for real, for real. That's what this show is about. Cause I'm about that life. That's what it's about. But Eric can give better marriage advice. Urban, Urban and I got married with snow boots. Urban got married with snow boots on. Vons can't give better than that. I give greater marriage advice, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese was overrated as hell. Honestly, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay, I'm back to the bushes just listening. You know, I go back to the bushes. You can stay out the bushes. I go back. But if that's what you desire, then by all means, go on back in there. Um, da da da. Blah blah blah. Does your wife listen to your live stream? Yes, she does. She listens to my live stream. A matter of fact, my wife will be the one who be giving me stuff to talk to y'all about. So part of that triggering process, blame it on Mrs. Urban. Blame it on Mrs. Urban because she be give me stuff to talk about because we be talking about it. Do do do. Urban hate bad kid. Yep. Tom is going to work at Chuck E. Cheese now. Hey, Chuck E. Cheese, man, even though it's overrated, his working there is pretty lit though, depending on your position. Urban, don't feel bad. I worked at Discovery Zone back in the day. Yeah, shit. Sure, I think between Discovery Zone and Chuck E. Cheese, shit. I don't know. I think they like I'm on the same level, man. Mm. But that's when I was young though. That was when I was like, think like 15, 16, somewhere around there. I don't know. When I was at the legal age of work. What does peace look like for you? Peace look like for me is mm, well, before I answer that, are you talking about in general? If you're talking about peace in general, then I can answer it in general. So in general, peace to me is me being at a quiet space, reading stuff or researching stuff and getting knowledge. That's my version of peace in general sense, where I don't have to worry about the world are worried about me. I'm not stressed about anything. I'm just in that moment, or as people call being in a bubble, right? I'm in this bubble moment where I'm looking and I'm researching stuff, and that stuff is not bothering me at all. And I'm in this bliss moment. So that's what peace looks like to me, if that answers the question. Uh, oh, water brings me peace as well too. I love water. Like if I go in, and take a shower. I take a long shower because water brings me comfort and peace. If I'm in an area where there's either a lake or an ocean or something like that, that brings me peace as well too. Uh, the Eric, what is your favorite sex position? Just asking. My absolute favorite sex position will be because I got multiple ones that I love. I say my absolute favorite one is for us to damn, how can I describe this damn position? Damn, I can't even describe it. All I know is it evolves it evolves a woman on with her legs up somewhere. That's all I can say. Yeah, it does. Her, her lesbian up somewhere. I can't describe it. I can't describe it, but it's like one of my favorite positions. So, but let's keep going. Mimi got send me a picture. Mm, 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 mm. What's a moment that really made you? What's a moment that really made you proud of myself? A moment that made me feel proud of myself. Um, actually, it's two moments. The first moment that really made me feel proud about myself is when I seen my son walk across the stage and he graduated high school. That was a proud moment. The second proud moment was when I seen my son graduate from military boot camp dealing with the Marines when he became an official Marines. I had traveled to California to witness that event. So that was two of my most proud moments of my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? I got other proud moments as well too, but they're, them the top two right there is dealing with my son. Him graduated high school and him graduated military. When he graduated military, he became a full fledged Marines. So yeah. Mm, I have to get up in 5 hours. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Everybody, do you take both bath and showers? It depends, Constance. Most of the time, I take on showers. The only time I really take a bath is when I need to, I guess, detox, if that's what you want to call it. Like if I'm working out and my whole body is sore from me working out, then I have to soak like it's an Epsom salt or whatever. Then yeah, that's when I'll take a bath. But other than that, I don't take a showers all the time. Urban, does your wife have the same spiritual beliefs or does she go to church? Um, she have her own separate spiritual beliefs, you know what I'm saying? But it intertwines together, you know what I mean? And does she go to church? No, she don't go to church. The only time she probably would go to church if it's, like one of them type of holidays that come up like Easter or Resurrection Sunday or something like that. Then she may want to go to church, but it's pretty rare. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, it was lit working at Discovery Zone. Yeah. Who has that Atlanta? Been traumatized. Urban don't lie. Constance. The Atlanta all females are different. They're not the same. Airport. Um. mhm. What 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 quality you admire in others? So what quality do I admire in others? It de- it depends on the individual. It depends on the individual. So like, so like for example, like with what you've one quality that I admire about you is that I admire your I admire your resilience. Yeah, that's a good word. I admire your resilience. I admire your resilience and the strength that you have. You know what I'm saying? Well, with Lionel, I admire his strength that he has. Sour Patch, I admire about her. I admire about her truthfulness. Constance, I admire about her goofiness and her directness as well too. Speak, I admire about him. I admire about his strength and his confidence. You know what I'm saying? His creativity as well too. Mimi, I admire about um, your spiritual views and strengths that you have as well too. So yeah. Urban, what do you think of Von saying on her show the other day that she don't think medicine help people that have trauma, but but yet says people need to go to doctor to get help. You already know I thought about that. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
uh, yeah. Oh, Mr. Lounge love us. Yeah. Don't get carried away now. Calm it down there, fella. Calm it down. Lord Jesus, if Southpaw said, if I have my way, I will teach Lionel how to love. Wow.
God damn.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. Lionel, how you feel about that? No, I said correctivity, speak. I didn't say correctivity. I meant to say correctivity because I was like thinking about different stuff at the same time while I was explaining it. But I meant creativity, bro. Urban, what do you think? Urban, what do you think of Sweet Really thinking I need help? What I think about that? I I think that Sour Patch need to get to know you. If she starts to, like really does get to know you, does get beyond the trolling part that you do, and does really dive in, does really get to know Buddy, then yeah, she'll see something different. For real. Just like how she saw me, you know what I'm saying, in the past. So do, do, do. My daughter is a hardworking woman. She is a licensed pharmacy technician that mixes chemicals. She's a licensed cosmetologist, and she owns her own business. I'm proud of my daughter. Shout out to your daughter, man. Shout out to our children, by the way, man. Shout out to our children doing phenomenal things, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Oh, fun fact, by the way, my and I told y'all that my wife she's in social work, right? Preferably she work with child protective services, right? But do y'all also know that that she's a beautician as well too? That she's a licensed beautician, that she know how to do her, but she prefer the social work over doing her. So she'll do it, um, you know, sometimes or whatever, like for family and friends or whatever, if they need to get their hair done, whatever, she'll either invite them over or she'll go over there and she'll do their hair, whatever, and get paid for it. But her passion is really for the social work part, where she's really helping out people, even though that it be times where it be like stressing her out and she be mad. Sometimes she be cussing and stuff like that, but she enjoy the work a whole lot. And that's why, I do my best to be that support role for her, whenever she need that moment to vent out or she need my help with something, then I that to the best of my ability to give her that relief. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yep. Yeah, SBK, shout out to the kids, man. Yeah, the kids be doing phenomenal stuff. And that's all that we want as parents, man. Um, well, for us, me, I want my children to go beyond what I'm doing, man. I want them to uh, achieve even higher goals and expectations than me. If they do that, man, then I could rest peacefully for real. So, yeah. Let's see. Has there ever been a time in life where you felt lost? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The ooh, I should have got some water. The time that I felt lost, Vance, is right after my divorce. Right after my divorce, I felt lost because at that particular time, I felt like that everybody had forsake me, my family, my friends, people who said that they care about me, right? Even God Himself. So I did. I felt lost. I felt out of place. I felt like I didn't have no purpose whatsoever. And yes, it led me to a point of being depressed or having a form of depression. Absolutely. Absolutely. It took me a while for me to really find out who I was. And one of the main reasons why I felt lost is because I felt like that I was living someone else's identity. What I mean by that, when I was going through that whole thing of me going through ministry and getting married and all this stuff there, I felt like I was doing that because that was what my parents wanted me to do, or that's what everybody else wanted me to do. Because keep in mind, I'm also a preacher kid too. You know what I'm saying? So I've been brought up in ministry and everything all my life. So I felt like that was the right thing for me to do is to become a preacher, become a minister, and all the good other stuff. Get a wife, get a family, get that white picket fence, have a house, and all that stuff there, and living that dream. But all in all, it was never was my dream to begin with. It was my parents' dream. It's what they wanted me to do, but it wasn't me. It was my parents who wanted me to be part of ministry and stuff like that, but it wasn't mine. So I ended up when I started dealing with all this stuff, right, I had lost a sense of purpose. I had lost who I was. And the reason why I lost who I was is because I was never who I was to begin with in the first place. So I had to go through a journey of rediscovering who I am. And it took a while. Took a long while. That's why I tell y'all that, it's for you to unlearn the stuff that you learned when you was younger, right? That your parents taught you, unlearn all that and start learning all the way back over again. That's why I'm saying that because that's what I had to do. I had to unlearn all that stuff and start learning all over again, re-humble myself all over again. And so eventually I end up into the space where I'm at right now, where I know myself. I know myself. I know my purpose. I know everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, good question. Good question. And yes, Constance, I told you that them Negroes was missing you. I don't know why you didn't believe me. She told me I feel love. Duh, duh, duh. So it's my daughter, but she likes mixing chemotherapy drugs and pharmacy. Yeah, yeah. Um, Wanted my child to see for accomplishments. Yeah, facts, facts. Mm-hmm. Duh, duh, duh. Oh, Urban, do your lower back hurt sometimes? Yes. Not only my lower back, but my buttocks be hurting, man. Like, even though this chair that I'm sitting in is comfortable, but it sinks in. So I'll be sitting up here for like over an hour or so, right? And man, I feel every bit of it. That's why y'all be seeing me adjusting sometimes, because yeah, it be hurting, man. It be hurting. I literally be up here suffering for y'all Negroes for real, man.
What?
I be up here suffering for y'all. I be suffering. doing these live streams for y'all, and y'all need to appreciate that. Y'all need to appreciate it. I'll be suffering. I'll be all hot and shit because, like, also I don't have regular room lights in my office slash studio. I have studio light in here, so the studio lights are 10 times as brighter than the normal lights, normal fluorescent lights that you have in the room. So that's why y'all be seeing me drinking water all the time because I get dehydrated being under all these lights because I want to give y'all the best quality content as possible. So yeah, it do, man. Yeah. Whew. Mhm. When you get older, you learn a lot. Facts. I agree with that, Constance. Yep. People don't realize that divorce is like death. Seriously. Yeah. That is true. Mimi, that is absolutely true. It's like death. But here's something to add on to that. Now, I already told you that I came from a very religious background, right? Our family believed that if you get a divorce, that's like you cussing God out. You getting a divorce, that's like you done literally backslide from God. So instead of the family trying to understand it and all the stuff there, guess what? They'll just reacting to it. They reacted to it the same amount. Fact, we was talking about last week. We was talking about Job and stuff, right? It's the same concept with Job. You remember in the one scripture when Job, three friends came up to him and they started drilling him about every possible thing that he did wrong about God instead of trying to listen to understand. That's exactly what my family did to me. That's exactly what they did. And so yeah, you dealing with all this stuff and then on top of that, y'all already know that I am a prideful man for real. I'm not gonna steer the way. It's part of who I am. I'm a prideful man. You know what I'm saying? I strive to be the best version of myself, no matter what I do, including in my relationships. So when that relationship failed, right, I felt like a failure. I felt like that I failed myself. So I was hard on myself. Imagine people being hard on you, right? Then I'm also being hard on myself because I'm sitting up here reanalyzing and figure out where everything went wrong. Then when I figure out all the things that went wrong, guess what? I start holding myself accountable for all the wrongdoing. So yeah, I was hard on myself for real. But yeah, that divorce, it is. It is. It's like death for real. Being unrighteously judged by people, all kind of crazy stuff. I'm just saying. What is something that makes you feel most alive? Three things that make me feel most alive currently. My current family make me feel most alive. When I do these podcasts, it make me feel most alive. And when I DJ, it make me feel most alive. Them three things. Can y'all ask some questions? Yeah, they need to ask some questions. They tripping. I don't want him to get tired of me. I mean, not Constance, but Vance, I've been tired with you about a month. So you good. You are absolutely good. We're past that now. So, um, let's see. Honestly, like I'm glad that you have men in your life like Urban and SBK that you can learn from, and you may actually listen. If he ain't already, yep, we're past that part. Constance, that's actually a really clear picture. Oh, so you Lionel, you finally seen the picture of Constance? Because I told you I know how Constance look. Mm, yes, okay, laughing earlier, and I thought I was the only one lower back be hurt or sometime, yeah. Mm, let's see. These niggas ain't teach me. Yeah, they encourage my they encourage my bad behavior. Bro, what the hell? Bro, you know that's some bullshit.
That's bullshit.
You know good and well, me and SBK be sitting up here be encouraging you. So we don't be encouraging your bad behavior. We understand your bad behavior, but do we encourage it? No, we don't encourage that. We don't encourage your bad behavior, bro. We hold you accountable, like how the way we're supposed to do as men. I don't know why he's self stunning with Sweet Rita. He know good and well we be holding him accountable. Du- du- du. Appreciate the questions, y'all. Thank y'all so much. You might be having scoliotic nerve issues with the discomfort you're having. That may be a possibility. What's a belief or value that is very important to you? Um, my number one belief and value deals with the whole notion about respect. I believe that I do my very best to respect people, and how the way I respect people is by me understanding where people is at. You know what I'm saying? So since I do my very best in doing that, I do have the expectation that people should return the same level of respect back to me. Now, I know that in reality, some people won't do that, and that's fine. That's fine. But that's what's very important to me is the whole respect part. What the hell do you think Urban SBK are teaching me and showing me? Not a goddamn thing. Like these niggas are like the little bros that I have to teach. Look over that. Lionel Center Piran trolling, y'all. He does trolling, so look over that. Sometimes you just outgrow people in relationship facts. Uh, do SVK teaching sex lessons. Yeah, SVK being on one lately. I ain't gonna lie, he been on one lately. You know, being having episodes that lead up to sex. I ain't gonna lie. But uh, he- let's see. They keep him on this worst behavior. Let's see. Urban, what make you happy when you're in a good mood? What make me happy is first of all, what make me happy is when um people in my immediate circle are happy. Now, this is not a sacrificial thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I know last week we was talking about self love and all the stuff there, but this not sacrificial. But when I see others in my immediate circle happy, like my wife and my children and stuff, that makes me happy too. You know, when I see other people, like people who I call my friends, they're happy, then that makes me happy. That's another part of it. Content creation makes me happy, puts me in a happy space as well too, and DJing puts me in a happy space too. Yep, they do. Doot, doot. Oh, I don't want to see how you look. So, Constance, all you got to do is just have him go to your Facebook page. If you still have your Facebook page, have him go to your Facebook page. Doot, doot, doot. A matter of fact, the all Lionel have to do is drop his IG in the chat. That's all you gotta do. He gotta drop his IG in the chat, or you drop your IG in the chat, Constance, and he can want to check you out. If you got your IG still up or your Facebook up, one or two, then he'll be able to see you. He finally hold Lionel account. We always be holding each other accountable. What the hell are you talking about? You are most respectable. You are most respectable most of the time. Yeah, I am. I am respectable most of the time, but when I become disrespectful is when people start disrespecting me. But that is human nature, human behavior. Have you ever felt disrespected by other content creators in your circle? If so, how did you handle it? Um, to be honest with you, there was a moment where a level of disrespect kind of happened. Um, how can I describe it? How can I describe it? It was more like a soft disrespect. No, well, we're just gonna put it all into the one bucket. Yeah, it was a moment where I was disrespected by other content creators. Okay, there was a moment. All right. So how the way I handled it is that ultimately I just gave them the silent treatment. I just didn't even address it at all because I understand at the end of the day, as content creators, people are going to create content. It just is what it is. You can't get away from it. As long as you're a content creator, other content creators is going to create content on you, whether you agree with it or not. And that's just the reality of it. So the best way how I handle it is just not addressing it. Just let them do them. If they continue to create the content over and over again, whatever to get clicks and views, that is totally on them. But I have the choice not to even address them at all, period. And that's what I choose to do. I chose not to address them. I chose not to address them at all, period. So yeah, that's how the way I handled it. I don't know why this. Oh, I was trying to fix this. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Yeah, because it was doing some weird stuff. Let me undo this. Let me lock this screen too. All right, there. All right, so yeah, so that's how I handled it by not addressing it at all. Because one thing I learned by being in the YouTube streets is that people feed off of each other. What I mean by that, when they say something, you're feeding off of them. When you say something, they're feeding off of you. And you keep feeding off of each other, going back and forth, right? But if you starve them, right? If you starve them enough, then guess what? Eventually, they're no longer going to feed off of you anymore. Or what I seen with some bigger content creators, right? People will continue to feed off of them because they're giving them content. If they're doing that, then I say let them feed off of you because guess what? Everything that they're talking about, right? At the end of the day, they're helping you out. They're helping your channel out. You don't have to talk about them. You just continue to let them talk about you because they help you. It's like they're giving your channel free promotion. Well, you don't even have to pay them. You don't have to cash out them or nothing like that. They're just giving you free promotion. So I say take it, and just let them continue to do it. But that's how I handle them situations. So me personally, it takes a strong person to deal with that too. To deal with understanding the reality of all that. Mm, 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 mm. Why do they want to change me into a beta so much? I don't know, bro. I don't know why they want to change you to a beta. I don't know why they just don't accept you for who you are, like we do. Like, why do you never say things about the men in the chat? Hell, he do say stuff about the men in the chat. Sour Patch, you was in a live last night when I was DJing. That dude Lionel was up here trolling the whole damn show. He was trolling the whole damn DJing show. What you mean? Did he say something? He be saying something about SBK and stuff too over there. Trolling like there ain't nothing. Yeah, people are messy on the YouTube channels. Yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. Tell them to take the money. Yep. What piece of advice What piece of advice you received that has stuck with you? My father had shared this with me a long time ago. He had shared this, and it stick with me to this day. He had shared the scripture with me. He had shared on Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. And that scripture says you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. So even to this day, that scripture sticks with me, and that scripture is what motivates me to be the best version of myself every single day. And she said that's her last question. I know that's some bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Urban, do you ever let Mrs. Urban shave your bald head, or rather you do it yourself? Since she's a beautician, Mrs. Urban normally cuts my hair, but there be other times where I just do it on my own. So yeah, she'll do it sometimes, or I'll do it most of the time. Hell, I need a shave right now. I need a good old shave right now. Matter of fact, but yeah, but yeah, she do. Y'all ask weird questions, don't they? Though, don't they? Though, it is between 16 to. Sorry, ooh, my voice cracking. That's why I need my water. I didn't even bother to get water right now, y'all. But it is approximately about 16 to 18 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all tuning in to this stream right now. Answer Urban Anything show. 15 people in here. By all means, y'all can get into the chat and ask me questions. I'm not going to bite. I'm just going to answer your question. But appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up to support the one stream. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. And also make sure y'all want to tune in to my previous shows as well too. My DJing sets that I did, and also my previous podcast live streams too that I did. And make sure you have your notifications set when I do go live, because I will be going live. I don't know if I'm gonna go live Monday, but I'll probably go live on Tuesday for sure. Normally I go live on Tuesdays. All right. So yeah. Urban, when are you getting a bigger studio for the lounge? That's a good question, man. When I get more money, because I had this weird dream, y'all. I had this weird dream, man. I had this weird dream that I want the lounge to be bigger than the words that my ultimate. All right, hear me out on this one. All right, and I had shared this with Mrs. Urban too. My ultimate goal is this. My ultimate goal is for me to open up a actual lounge. Okay. I want to open up an actual lounge and call it Urban Lounge. Now within the lounge itself, of course we'll have a DJ there, and I help assist with DJing and stuff. But this why I also want to happen in the lounge. I want to have an actual live show, a live podcast show in the lounge, where it be a section off and stuff, right? Where I literally invite guests, you know what I'm saying, to come out and have a show. You know what I'm saying? Come and have a show, and we just talk live. And then the studio audience, you know what I'm saying, they be back and they have tables, and we have tables set up where, they could drink and have food and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my ultimate goal that I want to happen. It's my ultimate goal. Then also while doing that, right, I want to be able to pay people to want to come out, because I know that there are many people that are all over, the United States. I want to pay for their room and board and have them come out uh, and be a part of that show. So that's my main thing that I want to happen for the actual lounge. You know what I'm saying? Then of course after the show is over, people will it'll want to come around where people be listening to live music, they get to dance and different things like that. That's my goal. That's my goal for the actual lounge. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. Uh, but yeah, good question. Do I listen to any other podcasts? Of course I do. I listen to reality podcast. Duh. Duh. Let's see. Urban, when are you doing the dating app again? So I can laugh. You remember Don? Yeah. Hey, all right. So those of y'all who haven't been around like in the prior seasons, right? I had made up this character named Don. Okay, this character Don was from um Brazil. Yeah, he was from Brazil, right? So Don was from Brazil, right? And so what I did was that I had got one of Mrs. Urban wigs, and I dressed up the wig so it could look like a man her from Brazil. And so she actually helped me with this, by the way, too. So I fixed the wig up and I put the wig out on my head and I became this character known as Dunn. I had changed my accent and everything. Where I had a Brazilian accent and everything. You know what I'm saying? And so I did a whole show trolling people being done. And so one show that I did, right, I had did a dating app show, right, where I had went out to one of them dating apps, right, and I literally signed Done up on the dating app. So I literally signed up Done on this dating app, right? And so we was literally on the live, we was literally either swiping yes or no. And so the audience was choosing too. That's what Constance talking about. The audience was choosing, by the way, too. Like, which girl should you talk to? This one or that one? And people say, keep the one on the left or remove the one on the right. So that's what we was doing on that show. That's what she was talking about. And so we was like real time, even talking to these people too in real time. So yeah. But I don't know if I'm right Don back in that. Yeah, Don was a classic character, man. Boss Lady loves music. Yeah, Constance, you're gonna come all the way from where you at and come to the lounge when I open it up. Do do do. Don had his wig on. Yep. Urban, I laughed so hard that the whole dating app was fun. Yeah, that was a crazy episode right there. Urban, what do you think Vance need to do to increase the quality of her show, and should she be striving to do more on her platform? Um, what she need to do to increase the quality of her show, to be quite honest with you, Vance. And I know you're not gonna like this, but to be quite honest, I think you need to want to start coming up. Now I understand that in the past you had your ops or whatever and stuff, right? But now you're in that space now where you're you're beyond all that. And here's another thing too that I want you to consider, Vance. What more can your ops do than what they already did? Some of them already have your pictures and all kind of stuff. So what more can they do than what they already did? So I think one of the biggest things of you for start like coming up. That'll be one thing you could do. Then from there, you could do other things. But then again, Lina, it's gonna be kind of hard for her to do that because keep in mind that she's a stay at home mom, meaning that if she were to come up, then that means that her children gonna be exposed. And I understand that whole concept that you want to protect your children, so you have to want to consider that too. So it's gonna be kind of hard for her to do that while she's a stay at home mom. Then on top of that, she gonna have to deal with the noise and the sound and different things like the other kids doing what they doing. So yeah. So that's one of the things that she could possibly do, but I understand the reason why she don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, one other thing that she's doing, um, she's actually doing it right now, which is having some good thought provoking topics where she's not just monologuing all day long, but she actually has some engaging topics. she's currently doing that right now, and I believe that she's starting to kill that a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's happening with her engagement a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So she could continue to do that. Um, maybe here's another thing too. I believe that they'll probably help her out a lot. She probably need to think about getting an intro, having an actual intro theme for her show. Because I believe that if she get the intro, they'll give her more than enough time to prep real quick, get her house in order while the intro is going. Then finally, she could start her show. Because those of y'all who been over there to Von's channel, right? Y'all know good and down well what Von's do. Von's will sit up here how the show started, and she won't even say nothing. She won't say nothing for a good almost like 10 to 15 minutes. They finally get on there talking about, hey y'all. Like the hell, people been waiting on her for almost 15 to 20 minutes. So maybe if she get a intro, they'll probably help her out too. Like get her like a with her shoe. She could do good with a intro as long as I got mine. My intro is 4 minutes long. She could do good with a 4 minute intro when people will sit up there and wait. So they'll probably would be good for her to get a really good intro for her that's based on her that describes her and her channel and the vision. So yeah. Hmm. Yep. She don't need an outro though. Intro would be good. Yeah. Let's see. Missing anything else before I get to these next questions? Pull up to music. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 She's just not running anymore. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Urban, I think it's time for a new intro song. Hey, speak. I actually had did that at one point in time. I did that at one point in time where I had changed my intro song, right? When I had changed my intro song, people started giving me negative feedback on it. I mean, a lot of people started giving me negative feedback on it. Like, Urban, why you change your song? I like, sure. I thought y'all got tired of it. So I want to do something different. I'm like, nah, bro, nah. We used to it now. We done got used to it. It's the same thing with Kevin Samuels, right? Like Kevin Samuel intro and stuff, right? At first, people was kind of doing the same thing. They was kind of talking about it, right? Then when he changed it, people like, nah, why you change the intro? Bring it back. So he kept it. He brought it back. He kept it because people actually liked it. And like more people liked the intro because they literally got used to it. And plus on that thing too, that my own intro, it became a part of who I am now. You know what I'm saying? So whenever people hear that song, they know that's me. Just like with Kevin Samuels, when people hear that intro with Kevin Samuels, right? They know that's Kevin Samuels. They can relate that to Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? There are other content creators now that use that song that he used, and people immediately associate that with Kevin Samuels. Like, bro, what you doing stealing Kevin Samuels song? So now my intro is the same exact way. Well, when you hear that song, people going to immediately relate that to me. Oh yeah, that's Urban. Or if you see somebody else playing that intro, the hell, what you doing playing Urban intro? So that's the reason why I haven't changed it, bro. Now I changed the look of the intro, you know what I'm saying, to a more better theme, you know what I'm saying, more eye-catching and engaging theme. I absolutely did that. And I actually had to pay someone to do that. You know what I'm saying? Change it how the way it is right now. The intro how it is right now. Yeah, I paid somebody to do that for me. So I like that one. But the old theme intro, it was just so bland and normal. So yeah. Even with the outro, I had changed the outro too. My old outro was me taking B-roll videos of on downtown Dallas and stuff and showing me at a park or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I had changed that. But yep. Von's I'm working on the intro now. Great advice. Thank you. You're welcome. Same question, but for speak. Urban Doom had the yeah. I like your intro song. Yeah, a lot of people like the intro on the cool though. It's weird. Like sometimes people will literally just stay for the intro and leave. I didn't see that happen. Like I like right now, it's like what 12 people in here now. Man, it'd be like 12 people literally listen to the intro of the song, throwing their little dance emojis up. Then right when the intro is over, they done left. Like, God damn, y'all deserve for the intro?
God damn.
You say you got an idea for the song? Okay. Yeah, let me hear it. So I was playing so much that you start singing it. Yeah. This how it was Kevin. Yeah, Kevin made that group popular. Yeah, he showed it. Yeah, just like right now, I'm making this group popular. Um, Vice Caesar use it. Mm. It look like projects. Oh man. I don't know, bro. I don't know why she's annoying you, bro. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no earthly idea. I have no idea. But yeah, speak. Yeah. Let me hear it, bro. If you got another song, let me hear it because y'all never know. I'm more than willing to hear it though. You know what I'm saying? If it's a Vice, I'm more than willing to hear it. So yeah, let me hear it. Let me hear it. You could share it on my IG or have a way we communicate with each other, or we can you could put it in your Discord. I'll just go over there to your Discord one day. If you have it in your Discord, just let me know. Then I'll come over there and hear it in your Discord. Mm-hmm. Oh, uh, because Lionel's annoying. Oh, you need the anime song intro? Yo, go to Fiverr, bro. Fiverr. Fiverr is where is that? Fiverr. So those people you could get a one intro as low as $5. They'll do a really, really good intro, like the one I got. I only pay like $5 for them to want to make that intro and outro. So yeah, you go to Fiverr. Fiverr. They'll hook you up. Can you make your own there? No, not on Fiverr. Fiverr is basically what it is. Fiverr is for people who do gig work. So there are people on Fiverr that they do work like doing intros for YouTubers and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? And so, uh, matter of fact, I can show you. Boss lady, she told me, "Hey, Urban, it's like 114, bro. You tripping?" All right, boss lady, I got you. I got you. But let me pull this up real quick. Let me fix the screen. I'll show you once real quick. I'll show you. All right, I got it pulled up. Where's my screen share screen at? All right, so this is Fiverr right here, so you could go on this site and they correct everything for you. They do promotional video, they do all kind of stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? They create intros, all kind of stuff on here. So like you could type in here. YouTube intro and outro. And so they'll do intros and outros for you. And some of them like they'll charge, like some charge $20, some $30, some be cheaper than that. Here's one like for $10. And so you just go through here and look and see like what type of one theme that you want. You know what I mean? You see what type of thing that you're looking for. They'll go for you. Like say for example, this channel right here. Yeah, so and this and then the lowest they charge is like $10 for basic. You can go all the way up. So you could so you go on there. It's on Fiverr. So you go on Fiverr and check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah, of course. Of course. They'll want money before they'll do the work, of course, because it's a business. Yeah, that's like with me. That's like with me DJing. I'm not gonna DJ nobody for free. You know what I'm saying? I want to get paid before I do the work, of course. And so like even like with on her on Fiverr, that's why I make sure that I vet out these people on her. I really, really look and see how they are, the different things that they have going on her and everything, you know what I'm saying, before I do business with them and make sure that they're gonna be a good fit for me. You know what I'm saying? Then if they become a good fit for me, then I do business with them. And every person I dealt with on Fiverr, they did a phenomenal job. Every person, every person. Do 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 do. Mm, let's see. Oh, you got a YouTube video. Is this video copyrighted? Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull the chat up real quick. Mm, 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 mm. Go to my channel. To my channel. Mute that. Mm, mm, mm. But I check it out on Speak. It's on Mr. Jukes. Yeah, I check it out at the end of the stream. But it look like Buddy may do a copyright on this stuff. But I check it out and listen to it. All right. But yeah, I got to put up right now. But I just got to mute it right now. But after the stream, I'll check it out. I'll let you know what's up, Speak. I'll let you know. Then I have to look at this content creator, Mr. Jukes. And I have to look and see if he got this stuff on monetized and stuff. Let me see. Performing feature. Ooh, oh man. He's with Universal. Ooh. Yeah, he's with Universal Speak. Yeah, most of the time with Universal Music, they'll put a copyright strike on you real quick. Mm. But I'll check it out. I'll check it out. But yep, y'all. Mm, yeah, we got rain too on concerts. Yeah, we did. We got rain. And you got Prime on there as well too. Yeah, Prime, he's the one. He's a content creator too. Y'all could check out his work as well too. Um, Charles Bradley. Oh, he did. You don't get copyright from intro music now. No, no, I don't. Because that like that song that I play, it's not gonna give me no copyright because I got the license to that song. I have the license to the intro song and my outro song, right? I share revenue with the one person who created that. All right. So for the intro, yeah, I got license to play that. So that's why I don't never get a strike on playing that song. And the outro, I share the revenue with the person who created that. Yeah, it's cold up here now. Yeah, it is. But bye, y'all. I am for some yes. Well, I've been live 2 hours now. Yeah, I've been live 2 hours now. So appreciate y'all tuning in to the show. Yeah, interest. Yeah. So yeah, you have to like them things that you have to think about, as being a content creator. You know what I mean? Uh, Especially when you monetize, you have to want to make sure that the stuff that you put out here, well, you gotta make sure you don't get no copyright or anything like that, so you can be monetized for it. But yeah, but other than that, y'all, I'm just gonna head on out of here. Boss lady done told me like 3 times it's time to go. It's time to get up out of here. So appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. Once again, make sure y'all hit that thumbs out as you exit out the lounge. Make sure also if y'all not sub up to my channel, make sure you sub up to my channel. Hit that notification bell when I do go live again. Check out these other content creators who are in the chat right now. We got Speak. He got his own channel. Speak by all means. You can put your channel in the chat. Check out Lino as well too. Vons in the building as well too. We have SBK in the building as well too. We have Mimi in the building. All these good little content creators. Make sure y'all want to check out these all these content creators that was in the chat chilling in the lounge. All right. So other than that, y'all have a great and wonderful night. Y'all be careful and safe out there. And then we will see y'all again on the next episode. Peace out, y'all.